in downtown Plymouth, and today we're over at Got Game. Hi, I'm Jim, and this is Cindy. We're with One Book, One City, and we're here with Steve and Cameron Carter from Got Game.
So our question is, tell us about how you guys got started, and tell us who you are.
Okay, my name is Steve Carter. I'm one of the owners. The other owner is Rodney Jacobs. This is my son Cameron. And a little over 4 years ago, we saw a need for some commonplace in the community for people to be able to gather. And Rodney had a passion or a dream of his was to own a game store at some point in his life. And Cameron was into the gaming scene and into Magic the Gathering, and so we kind of all got together one day. It's like, hey, we were going to different shops and playing, and when we would travel, we would go to different stores and talk to the store owners, and we just decided, hey, is this something that we could do locally? And about 4 years ago, we put all that together, and we opened up with virtually no inventory, so we've come a long way since then.
I think the way you have it laid out looks so nice, and it looks really inviting and appealing. What other things do you have besides like the magic cards or the things like that? I do notice a chess set over here. My husband would love that.
Cameron, you want to go ahead?
Yeah, we do carry, as you saw, chess. We have some variety of small little plushies and stuff like that. We just started carrying comic books and a lot of puzzles.
Nice.
We carry, obviously, bunches of board games, stuff like that. We also carry miniature games, like the tabletop miniature board games. Like you said before, Magic. We carry some of the Pokemon trading card games, stuff like that. Yeah, we've started, especially in recent years, started to branch out more towards more like casual hobbying side with the books and puzzles and the plushies and stuff like that.
Talking about family games, and I see Catan Junior. I know my kids love Catan, so that's a big one.
Yeah, this right here is basically all of our best-selling, like you said, kind of family games. These are escape rooms in a box. If you've ever been to an escape room, there's a bunch of puzzles and stuff on the cards. Some of them have you folding things and stuff like that. Like you said, there's Catan Junior, there's normal Catan, Ticket to Ride is a great one. I was saying, these are just the best-selling ones. We have more all over the store that are definitely geared for a kind of family game night or get-together for people of all ages.
So it says, is this almost like a Monopoly, except it's not quite? I mean, it looks like there's like a board.
So Ticket to Ride, if you see on the back here,
Yeah.
there's a map, obviously, and each one has its own individual map depending on where it takes place. I think this one is the
It's like
UK.
the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a map of the railway system in the UK. And so your goal is to build the longest railway possible to get more and more points. Now, sometimes you'll have different objectives, like connect two locations together or stuff like that. But yeah,
That's really
you're
cool.
kind of competing against each other. It's more casual than like actual competition, but you're trying to score more points than everybody else by connecting the railways different ways, and you can block people off, or you can just try to stay out of each other's way and get a really long one that spans the entire thing. It just depends on how you want to play it, so it's good
So
for
you
everybody.
you could be really cutthroat competitive,
Mhm.
or you
Exactly.
could just be more laid back and let's have fun.
Yeah.
Exactly. You can play however you want. It makes it great for literally anybody who likes to play board
Oh, that
games,
is
or
so-
even people who are new to it.
So we're walking through the store and I noticed this. Okay, Cameron, tell me about this.
So these we have a few more of them in other places, but these games on this top shelf right here are meant more for the little kids, ages like 3 to 7 kind of thing. They're all very good at teaching various things, right? Like physical skills, stuff like that, critical thinking. And yeah, as you pointed out, these bottom ones here are all science-based games.
Oh
Also,
my goodness.
they're games first, so you don't have to actually know anything about the subject in order to play the game effectively, but you will learn stuff about the subject as you play it.
That would be me
Right.
playing
They're
because I know
very,
nothing.
very scientifically accurate.
Yes, so like if you know nothing about the periodic table elements, you can still play the game 100% effectively as somebody who has the whole thing memorized.
So Cameron, the One Book One City encourages everybody to shop local and to buy local, and with everything that's been happening on, a lot of people go to like different card outlets for Magic the Gathering supplies or cards, but you guys have a massive collection of cards. Kind of go into, if somebody wants one specific card, can they find it here? How do they do that?
Yeah, we carry, like you said, we have a bunch. The binders behind me are all filled. Like this one is just organized with bunches of cards from the sets. If somebody wants a card, all they have to do is come in or message us and ask and say, hey, I'm looking for this many copies of this card. Do you guys have it? And the binder system behind me that we have set up allows us to quickly and easily find any of the cards they're looking for. Like you said, it's we have a huge selection of cards that people can find.
And you guys also sell dice, deck boxes, deck sleeves.
Oh yeah, we have accessories for most any tabletop gaming that you would need. Like you said, dice, be it polyhedral sets for Dungeons and Dragons, or just blocks of 6-sided die for use of counters in Magic, for Monopoly if you lost your set, for the war games that we carry. And yeah, we have a large selection of sleeves, deck boxes, life pad trackers like notebooks, stuff like that. Basically anything you would need to play any board game.
So you guys, what are the hours? So when people want to come and see your place, what are the days, the hours that you have?
Well, we can start with the days that we're closed. We're closed Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, we're open from 1 o'clock till about 6:30. Thursday, we're open at 1 o'clock till 8. Open a little bit later because we play Dungeons and Dragons that day, so we want to make sure people get their full session in. Friday, we are here from noon till 11. Long hours, mostly because that's when we held our tournaments and stuff like that. Saturday is noon to 8. And Sunday we're here from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Or noon to 5 p.m. my bad.
Wow.
And you guys have a Facebook page?
We do have a Facebook page, yes. We have a store Facebook page, and then we also have Facebook pages for our Dungeons and Dragons and our tabletop wargaming stuff for people to kind of find groups.
That is very cool. You guys, thank you so much for the time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You let us come in and see your place. It's wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.